On July 16, 1950, Brazil lost the World Cup in one of the biggest upsets in the history of sport. The story of how Brazil lost the World Cup is one that has been told and retold many times over the years. But for those who have not heard it, it is a tale of heartbreak and despair. The year was 1950, and Brazil was hosting the World Cup for the first time. The Seleção, as the Brazilian national team was known, had a star-studded lineup, including players like Zizinho, Ademir, Jair, and goalkeeper Barbosa. They were the favorites to win the tournament, and the pressure was on to deliver. The final was played at the Maracana Stadium in Rio de Janeiro, and Brazil needed only a draw against Uruguay to win the title. But as it turned out, the Uruguayans had other plans. In front of a crowd of over 200,000 people, the underdog Uruguayans fought tooth and nail to pull off an upset. They took the lead in the 11th minute with a goal from Juan Alberto Schiaffino, and despite heavy pressure from the Brazilians, they managed to hold on until halftime. In the second half, Brazil came out with renewed determination, and they finally got their equalizer in the 66th minute through a penalty kick by Friaco. The tension was palpable as the match entered its final minutes, with both teams fighting for the win. But it was Uruguay who struck the decisive blow in the 79th minute. A long pass from the Uruguayan halfback José Nazatsi found striker Oscar Miguez, who chested the ball down and then volleyed it past Moser to send the Uruguayan fans into a frenzy. As the final whistle blew, the Brazilian players and fans were in disbelief. How had they lost? The agony of that day would stay with the Brazilians for a long time. It was a defeat that shook the nation and left a scar that would take years to heal. For the Uruguayans, it was a moment of elation and pride. They had pulled off one of the greatest upsets in football history. The Maracanazo, as it came to be known, was more than just a football match. It was a clash of two different styles of play, two different cultures.